bubble. Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and Divide and Conquer version 5. Over the course of, I think, the last 4 days, I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking at this dashboard or this screen to select factions half a dozen times. Of course, I'm going to select a evil faction, an orc-based faction, and I've been jumping between Gundabad, Dol Guldur, and Mordor, and Isengard, and also obviously the goblins of Moria. And I even kind of started with the goblins of Moria, but something just didn't feel right. And eventually, I landed on the orcs of Gundabad. Most likely because of two different things. One, the pale orcs. I think they look super cool. And also, it's summertime, so why not pick a snow-based faction? And that's what I'm gonna go for. The orcs of Gundabad. And I aim to honor the vow of Azog to end the line of Durin. Therefore, I have selected the long campaign victory conditions, which includes, of course, hold the mountains of Gundabad and also wipe out the dwarves of Khazad-dûm, of Erebor, and of Eredluin. And this might therefore be a pretty long one, so make sure that you subscribe if you want to stay updated on the progress. It's gonna be a difficult one for to start. I will try to ally with Angmar as soon as possible, I think. But then eventually I might have to break them in order to get over to Eredluin. But I will hopefully be able to focus my first efforts on Erebor alone. But I will absolutely have to fight the Vale of Anduin, the Anduin Vale. I will need to fight Thranduil and the Elves of the Mirkwood. I will need to fight the Men of Dale. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of blood being spilt in this campaign, but I am here for it. I'm super pumped to get some Bolg's champions, to get some Pale Uruks, even though it's gonna take like 100 turns before I get big armies of those units, maybe even 150 turns, but we are here for the ride. I will be playing with hard set difficulties. I will have a battle time limit, and also I do not want to see the CPU moves. I think that's an intro and a half there for you. So let's start the campaign and get into it. And here we are, the well-recognizable summary or release notes of Divide and Conquer version 5. I don't think there are any big limitations to the orcs of Gundabad. I think we should be able to see that somewhere. Anduin, Enedwaith, and Dunland unlock cities, large cities, and strongholds through their respective scripts. Bree can only get large cities. Harad also must unlock large cities and strongholds through their United Clan script. Okay, so I don't think we have any limitations to the size of cities that we can build. Fun stuff. This is something that I would like to use more during battles, the scroll lock, so I get cinematic mode or whatever we wanna call it, turn off UI. Cool, let's get into it. The background of the Snorks of Gundabad. I am going to read this most likely a little bit of my own time, because reading through all of this would be like 10 minutes of the episode. But the most important thing we see here in the back: as we march, so shall winter spread from the great mountain and cover all the lands in our frozen grasp. In Melkor's name, the snow orcs have come. Yes, we have. Okay, here we start. I have actually seen the faction overview here on YouTube for version 5, where I was recommended to go for Bursakul first, and then we can take Earlstone after that, but because Bursakul will be very important for our recruitment, and it's a fortress, so it's a very good military region to hold, and that's of course going to be my focus. And I think you have Orc Avengers, Marauder Chief Gursog, the faction heir. Cool stuff. We have another general here in Azog. And you have Black Shield Archers. Not bad. I don't know if they're the best units for Bursakul. Here we have, of course, our faction leader as well. King Mazog. And you have Pale Urks. I thought he would get better bodyguards, to be honest. Because I'm not even sure Pale Urks are better than mountain guards. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Low upkeep, though. But yeah, that's actually worth keeping in mind, their upkeep, because you can see he's not for free here. But okay, so that's our 3 starting generals. If my memory serves me right with the faction overview, we could have six units plus a general attacking Bursakul and get a draw out. And what I will want to get there will be basically our best 6 units. You can see that they have some experience and also some better melee upgrades. We have 1 unit of spears. I would like 1 unit of raiders, at least 2 ranged units as well. And I need you over there as well. First of all, we also need him to pick up some mercenaries here. But I think we would also recruit some mountain orc hunters, because they are effective against armor and they have a pretty decent charge on 7. So I think they could be quite useful in fighting the enemy general or captain in Bursakul, and try to get them to route that way, because I think that settlement mostly holds goblins. Yeah. So something to fight the general with would be a very nice addition there. In Mount Gundabad, we can of course get mines, but I think it might be worth it to start with a building ground here, so we get it faster but also cheaper, because economy is going to be a big problem here in the beginning until we've gotten the mines going. We can get mines here in Mount Gundabad, but also in Eorlstone once we've captured that one. So that's going to be something we need to focus on for economy. But for starters, let's just kick off with the building ground. I think that would be a good addition. Let's move you over here, where you can get snow orc spears. I will not get hillmen or goblin infantry yet. I don't think. Hopefully I won't be needing them yet. But there we go. And then you can march into Mount Gundabad. You are not free upkeep there, though. I wonder if that's because there are too many here. We have 2 free upkeep units, 4, 5 free upkeep units. So I guess it's just some kind of, you're a general that can't be free upkeep kind of thing. Then we also need to start focusing on our training. I want mountain orc hunters, but I also need diplomats, because as soon as possible I need to start just cramming out trade rights with all of the factions that I'm not at war with, and that of course includes Angmar, that's really close, Vale as well. The closer they are, I think the more money I will be able to get out of them for trade. But already I will have a decent enough army to march on Bursakul with. If we look at our money, we are still making a little bit of a profit, but I really need to start the mines before I just go absolutely ham on recruiting, because one problem with the snow orcs is that they have very slow replenishment. They are not very numerous, and that was one of the things that kind of got me on the fence of playing as Orcs of Gundabad, because when I envisioned playing an orc-based faction, I was just envisioning massive hordes of meat that I threw at the enemies. So that's why I kind of started with the Goblins of Moria, but like I said, just didn't feel right. My heart wasn't really in it, while I've been really excited to play the Pale Urks of Gundabad, so that's why I wound up here. Now, do we have anything more to do this turn? I don't really think so. Worth noting here, you can see that my mercenaries don't have the weapons upgrade or the better morale. And you won't be able to reach in one turn. I think you might, though. But yeah, I think in the next turn we'll just move the striking force to this fort, and then we'll move on to Bursakul in the one after that. I think that would be just swell. We can also kind of look at the retinues. One command, authority and renown, authority, command, and renown. So this is a really good general, obviously, because it's the faction leader. And authority, I think, helps with the public order, so I don't want to take him out of Mount Gundabad yet, even though it costs me 600 per turn that is in here. I just want to try something, though. If I take him out, we don't really lose a lot of money, so if I put him there, I think we might be good, actually. We're making even more money, that's great. But when this army is taken out, I guess that's gonna change. But I mean, it's gonna cost a lot now in the beginning, because my goal is to take Bursakul and Eorlstone as soon as possible. And of course, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, we also have an independent army in the region of Bursakul, I think, or there we have it, in the region of Dane's Halls. You want me to take Eorlstone? Yeah, I have 15 turns though, and I don't think they have a wall. No. So I should be able... This is a village, so I should be able to take that in one turn if I have the numbers. Cool beans, cool beans. Now, we have one agent that I need to move to Angmar as fast as possible. I would very much like a alliance with Angmar, so that we can, like, stay friends, because all of us... my plan is to eradicate Ered Luin, and Angmar is natural enemies of Ered Luin, so I think we could kind of become friends that way. Let's see if you want to buy my... I actually think I can get more money out of the map information if I sell it later. But for now, that's good. You can start moving around here, because here we have Mount Gram, so we won't be able to walk through that. Now, another diplomat that will walk east. And I will not recruit anything more until I have the mines up and running. Cool, we are still making a profit. That's good, and we have everyone. Let's see, I need to be smart. We have 3 here. With my super simple math. So if I move you 3, that, and that, and that. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including the general. That works. And if I move you back into Mount Gundabad, that's not really affecting anything at all. Interesting. So in the next turn, this army will lay siege to Bursakul, and hopefully we'll be able to take it. If so, that would be swell. And you will still hang out there. You are saving us money, so we might just afford... I mean, we're going to recruit those lads no matter what. So first with the building ground and then with the mine. Our first order of business is to take Bursakul, so that's why we're really going to jump through the turns here in the beginning. Of course, with orc-based factions, we also have Mordor on the docket, of course, but there are some factions that I put a really high pressure on myself to play and invoke quite a bit of anxiety, and those are Mordor, but also Gondor and Rohan, Dol Amroth, and Isengard, because all of those factions are factions that I very, very much look forward to playing. So I have this big pressure on myself to make those campaigns absolutely perfect, even though I know there will be a shit ton of problems playing them because, you know, I'm me. I have a really high pressure on myself to how I play those campaigns and make sure to play them as good as possible, and that's why I kind of push it. I kind of push it on the future, I guess. Can you to not play them until I'm like emotionally ready. I don't think we need to build a ram here actually, but we might as well. And we'll hope that they sally out. I think they will. And you didn't help anything at Mount Gundabad, so we can just put you back into the fort. Actually, how much range do you have? Could you... No. I was wondering if he could build a tower. I know that you should be able to build a tower somewhere around here. Like so. Good. Got some visibility on Litash. And you can hang out down here. Keep an eye on the Valesmen. Make sure that we keep them honest. Construction. Mount Gundabad, you got the building ground. Sweet. Start with the mines. They will give us quite a decent amount of money. With the discount that we got from the building ground, we will make these money back in about, I guess, 11 turns, 12 turns. And then it's just pure profit. And I think that I will want to go for the... We have so many things we need to get here, obviously. Like the slave quarters and the rations hut. Rations hut is basically the beginning of the trading outpost. We also need good armor and leather tanners, so there are many things to get. But I'm thinking mines, carpenter's hut, and then we can start going crazy with all kinds of things. Might not be the best strategy, but it's the one I'm going with. And I'm hoping that you will sally out in this turn. Not much more for me to do here. End of turn, we have a lot of green. Gondor is super strong. So are the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Not looking good for the evil factions right now, but it's only turn 3. Hope everyone's doing alright, by the way. That you're having a wonderful day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And if not, don't worry about it. You'll get another good day. Sometimes days are just effed up. Okay, and they actually didn't sally out. That's interesting. We'll see if we can get a sally out of them later. Do we have too many troops, I wonder? I don't really want to take anyone out of here because I'm pretty scared that I will just get smushed. So you can talk to the Anduin Vale. And then we need to go to the... we have an elven fort here somewhere, here or here. So we can talk to the Woodland Realm, march over to, I think, Dale, Dorwinion, Dol Guldur. Not necessarily in that order, but we do have all of these regions to the east that we really want to talk to. And I need you to come down to the High Elves. Really, I thought Imladris was supposed to be a hidden city. I see it bright as day. And then we have the Dunedain, Goblins of Moria. We have a lot of regions down here in a pretty small area that we should be able to get trade rights with. Still making money, still making profits, even though it's not a very big profit right now. I'm wondering if it might be a good idea to just recruit again and then go straight for Earlstone with this general. It's 4 turns before we get the opportunity to build a carpenter's hut. So we might as well go a bit crazy, don't we? So recruit everything. And then Azog will lead them into Earlstone. Can end the turn again. It's really weird that they don't sally out. Maybe I have too many troops, so it should have I should have just 5 squads. Get ready for fighting. Attack! I have built a ram. Okay. We will just keep recruiting. And this tracker takes 6 turns. I wonder if it's worth it taking 1 unit out. In that case, I wonder which one I would take out. Need the spears. Need all of you. Should I take out the snow orcs? I don't really want to do that because the snow orcs are really good. Man, I'll just keep sieging it then, and then we'll focus on Earlstone. Still making a small profit. with an emphasis on small. But I guess we'll just keep focusing on getting trade rights now in the beginning.
It's good to see we could reach until we meet again.
Good. And now, march over to Dale. I've already moved you, haven't I? No, I haven't. So just keep walking down there, and we can end the turn again, just running through the turns. I want the gosh darn independent forces to sally out. How difficult can it possibly be? Okay, now we are starting to run out of money. Still making a small profit. But I think you are not free upkeep anymore. We need to do our absolute best to save income. And with the next turn, we will have 2 more squads here. And then we can move straight for Earlstone. And hopefully take that one in 1 turn. And that will give us some more money. Some more money. 2,000. And also, it's good to get that fort so we can get some more free upkeep. Really disappointed in you, independent realm. You keep walking. Keep walking. Not with that attitude. Come on, man. Path blocked. End of turn report. End turn again. We might eventually just have to... I don't want to fight that battle, that siege battle, because that is a recipe. Ooh, suitable husband. Don't mind if I diddly do. Where did I get him, though? Mount Gundabad? Awesome. Good, 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 good. And now we have a force to march on Earlstone. We'll put you right there. Put you in there as well. And we will attack as soon as I quick save that bad boy. Marriage celebration. Oh, look at that. Happy days. Happy days. Marriage and stuff. Isengard and Lothlorien are at each other's throats. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. End of turn report. And now we are starting to just hemorrhage money. Would have been great to take Bursakul. Well, well. Can't get everything we want. Now, we should at least try to get Earlstone. The balance of power is 1-1. We have 1 unit more than they do. And they have not that bad troops. I mean, not that bad at all. They have Uruk Overseers, which increases the morale. So goblins are not that easy to break anymore. They have the Mountain Orc Hunters, which are fast and good against armor. The Goblin Bodyguards are not to scoff at. They also have the Black Pit Crossbows, who are effective against armor and reliable in snow. And of course, being crossbows, they have a pretty heavy punch. Also Goblin Archers, which are the better version of the Snaga. So these are not that, I mean, 2 missile attack, but still, they are many. They have big enough numbers to cause some damage. But we have a general, they don't. Would be nice to take Earlstone here and try to get a kind of get a grip on my economy. That would be swell. And do we want to wait? I don't know if it works that way here, that if it's sunny. Interesting map. Ooh, nice. This is really nice. I don't know if it works that way here, that if it's sunny, the orcs are weakened somehow. I don't think it's I don't think it has the technical capabilities. It's a really old game, so I don't really think they have the technology to add that nerf. I think we are ready here. I will want to run up with my archers here. And run down with my spears here. Maybe have the raiders attack from the sides. But for sure, my archers are going to have to be the ones to to pack the punch today. As usual, actually. You can start walking over there. And I wonder... All of you are already moving up, actually. I would like for you to attack the bodyguards. Actually, it looks like all of them are starting to move back to the square. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's start marching in. I wonder, how good is your angle going to be here? Not the best, but not the worst either. I see a very good little hill here for you to shoot from. I spy with my little eye. You can stand there, and Jesus, the general is getting hit hard. Blow the horn. What? Oh, this was actually a cool horn. Orc Drought. 3 uses, 120-second cooldown, 30-second duration. Minus 250 own army fatigue, temporary, plus 25% own army combat effectiveness. And 75% probability to stun your own troops for 1 second. That's not good. 25% probability to stun enemy units for 3 to 5 seconds. So that's a really risky lottery. Locks own army morale to impetuous. Cool. So let's just try that one, actually. The spears are moving in. I want for you to move in as well. Actually, I'll need you to shoot at the mountain orc hunters. You can start shooting at the crossbows, please. There we go. Move in. And we'll have you running around and attacking the sides. Move up just a smidge. Yeah, and I think our archers will be able to deal good amounts of damage. Can you attack them from the sides, I wonder? It's not optimal that our archers are shooting at them here, but I don't think we cause too much friendly fire. And because the mountain orc hunters are so lightly armored, I think we should be able to cut them down quite swiftly, actually. And then we can have you running in and attack the goblin infantry instead. Maybe even... Okay, they are steady. Need all the archers to start shooting here in the blobs instead. And I want you to focus on... Where are the crossbows? There they are. The Black Pit crossbows. I think this is going alright so far. We lost 11%. Killed 27. Okay. Where... There you are. I wanted you to run up here. I think you would be doing a great job there. Enemy general fallen. Great. Now, hopefully, they will start breaking like absolute crazy. You can attack them in the back. You can attack in there as well. And I think our raiders are kind of doing short work to them there. Can't blow the horn quite yet because of the cooldown. But either way, I think we're doing alright. 14% losses to 36% kills. I think that's decent. Or actually, all missile units shoot at the Black Pit crossbows. I think we get massive, really good shots off here. There we go. The Snow Orc scouts, the archers of the Snow Orcs, are really good. It said that in the description that they are on par basically with human archers. So being orcs, they are really good. I think they have an insane range as well. 180. I mean, remember Bree. Most of our archers had like 150, 170 range. So these Snow Orc scouts have a really good range. And I think the Snow Orc Raiders should be doing alright fighting both Goblin Infantry and, yeah, even more Goblin Infantry. I think they should trade quite well. Now, I would like for you to stand up here instead. And I think I can run you up to stand there as well. Come on. Come on, buddy. No? There we go. And you as well. You can stand here instead. And then we'll just start shooting down the archers. Right, we are fighting on all kind of fronts right now. Lost 22%. But the spears are really holding their own here. We are losing a few troops against their overseers, which are super strong. Now you can start shooting back at the Goblin Infantry. And I am so impatient. So I will just increase the speed to 6 times speed. There we go. Now they have started to shoot at us. Goblin archers. Now, how's it going over here? All of you just need to really break through. Because I think we're losing more archers than necessary here. Fortunately, they're shooting at the Black Shield archers, which is our general bodyguard. We might heal some troops there. Where are you going? And now it's all just a bunch of shooting. There we go. Looks like we've killed most of their troops. So now we can start getting rid of the last of them. We still have a lot of time left on the battle timer. So no need to worry there, really. Get all the units into position. I think our archers still doing a pretty decent job. Oh, they're absolutely not. Archers, stop shooting. And pull back. Because they have a perfect angle on us, but we get this wobbly, wonky howitzer shots on them. Kill the rest of them.
Our men are in command of the city.
And there we go. We don't need to fight more. 29%. Let's see if we healed anything. So heal like a third of our casualties is not the best. But it could have been a heck of a lot worse. Lost 292, killed 1.3 almost. Decent enough, decent enough. And most importantly, Earlstone is ours, and so is 2,000 from the councils, from the council. Some friendly fire, but I think that's always a risk. 15, habala, like 60, I guess. 50, 60 friendly fire. And we healed some of everything. We healed 7 Black Shield archers. So we'll heal like a third of our casualties, I guess. And MVPs, look at the Snow Orc Scouts. I mean, with these numbers, some friendly fire comes with the territory. Even though it's a great job. A lot of kills. And Earlstone is ours. Now I'm thinking like, okay, should I trade Earlstone with the Vale of Anduin for like an alliance? But I think that kind of goes against the meta of the Orcs of Gundabad being like bros with the Vale of Anduin, with the Anduin Vale. So I think the trade rights and a very shaky peace might be the best that we've got. And in the next turn, I will move some of you lads into the fort for free upkeep. And we got 2,000 from the council, which is great, but we are still losing a lot of money, as you can see there. But with the units moving into the forts, it should be okay. Don't need to repair anything. However, I'm thinking building ground might be a good idea still, and then we'll get the mines as soon as we can afford it. Slave pit would also be awesome. 1 free upkeep unit, so we'll save like 200-300 there. But let's start with the building ground. You are building there. They still aren't selling out at Bursakul, but 4 turns left. Now I'm hoping to get a quest to talk to Dale. And I mean, with the speed I'm running through turns, It doesn't really matter if they sally out being super depleted or if they sally out in the beginning. It might make all the difference. I don't really know. But I don't think I want to attack their walls either way. Betrothed Azog to Lunmatsa, a fierce she-orc, has come forward and demanded a union with a prominent clan warrior. Do we allow this? Yeah, look at that. Pretty. You want me to talk to the High Elves and I will get a military unit. Well, good thing that I already planned that. Trade rights, please. Indeed it does. And now you should walk to Fenas Drunin and talk to Dunedain after that. Mission success. And I got mountain orc hunters. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Mount Gundabad finally got the mines. So now, let's see. We actually starting to make... No, we're actually still losing money. Hot damn. So can we build anything to help out with this? Rations hut. I think that might be as good as anything. And we can move you into this fort. We can move... Cannot move you into the other fort. We can move you into that fort, though. If I take you out of Earlstone, then you're pissed. So let's see if we can first of all... Can orcs hide? Doesn't look like it, but in the next turn they will walk into that fort and there will be free upkeep and it will be all rainbows and sunshine. Look at that. Making 4 gold per turn now. Awesome stuff. Path blocked for the diplomat. I wonder if I put you right like here, will I get a quest to talk to Dale? Let's hope so. Profits. Oof. At least we made a huge dent in our deficit, so that's good. And in the next turn we'll make an even bigger dent. Harvey dent. Good. Nothing more to wait for now, really. A spy. Do I need to move you anywhere? What do I need to see with a spy? We need to see what's going on at Dane's Halls, which is here, and how far the Dwarves of Erebor are pushing. That's something that we absolutely need to see. And it's 2 turns left until they give up or sally out. You move into the fort, and now we're making money. Nay. Good. Good, good, good. And at Earlstone we got the building ground. I think we need some culture here, don't we? Yes, and I think it would also be good to get the population growth bonus that the Shrine of Melkor provides. But we also want the dirt paths, the mines, slave pit. We need all kinds of things, really. But for now, we can't afford anything of it, so whatever. I want the mines here. I want it bad. But the slave pit is only 850, and that allows 1 free upkeep unit. And 1.5. I think I might go with the Shrine of Melkor first and then the Slave Pit. And just queue that up because I'm going to afford it in the next turn. And now, didn't look like... Oh, hello. I want to discuss trade rights. Good. Now we can start moving down to the Goblins of Moria, which are really close. Talk to them. Then skim me over to Tharbad. Talk to the Dunlendings. Then move down to the Enedwythe. Talk to them. And right up to Bree. We have Mangalen here, for example. So all of them are pretty close by, fortunately. And we didn't get a quest to talk to Dale. So we'll just take some initiative and talk to them anyway. And now we can start marching down and hope... Ooh! Dol Guldur already holds this territory, so they should have the fort down... Or the fort down here. Cool beans. Trade up to 516. And with the more trade rights we get, it should just be better and better and better. 1 more turn until these lads sally out. Or 2 more turns still. Hum. And I would just keep taking that, actually. I would like to see if this spy can get into Dane's halls. I don't really think so, to be honest. That would be a weird meta. You want me to talk to Dol Guldur? Yes. I would love to talk to Dol Guldur. Where were they actually, more specifically? Oh. Not that far off. Not that far off. And now we've started to build the Shrine of Melkor at Earlstone. And we are at least a little bit better financially. One turn until they sally out and they have lost so many of their units to starvation. And I think that's really good for me, then I won't be losing more units than necessary. Nothing more here to do. Nothing more to do here, rather. I will talk to the Goblins of Moria. Thank you. And then we can start moving to the west. To talk to the Dunlendings. And over here, you already talked to them. So if you move up here. Dane's Halls. A lot of goblins, man. A lot of goblins. Lots. 58% chance. I do not think that I will be able to get into Dane's Halls with those stats. So we know what's in Dane's Halls. And we can just move towards, I think it's Witherboard being here. Or is it Rakjaberg? Rakjaberg is there. So I think we have Witherboard somewhere over here. Then we have Onazanar obviously up there. And Erebor. So those are the 3 regions that we are bordering. And I hope to be able to take Dane's Halls. I mean, nothing more to do here, but to end the turn. Running through the turns. And would be awesome if Bursakul just gave up. So I could take that without any casualties whatsoever. But no. They sally out. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, 814. I mean, they are half the amounts of all of their troops, basically. I think the Snow Orc Scouts are even fewer. But they went down from 250 to 125. So this is a much better outlook. Good. So let's try to take Bursakul. Also thinking what I want to name this episode. Snow Stirs? Nah, not really. Death to Durin? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows these things? You drop that ram, please. And I want you to line up. And the archers actually already have a pretty good position to start shooting. And you, general, I will want you to charge from the sides. Let's run you up to that side as well. And let's run you here and hope that the general doesn't go this side. If he does, we'll just switch them all over. I think it's going to be fine. There we go. And all of you will start shooting. You already reached them. That's so great. So great. And I will start moving up the spears as well. So we can kind of box them in. I think that would be great. They're already running though. Aggressive little buggers, aren't they? Don't like that angle. Now we need to start slowing stuff down. You can move in, you can move in. All the missile troops shoot at the Snow Orc Scouts in the back. Where is the Mountain Guard? They are over there. Okay. Already lost 2% of our troops. That's not great. Attack the Goblin Infantry. You can run up here and you can attack them in the back as well. You can attack the Goblin Infantry there. This is the thing when fighting with orcs. I mean, you have to get ready for massive amounts of casualties. But rather playing as orcs than playing as goblins currently. Good. We are fighting them everywhere. And what if you get over here? Actually, yeah. If you get over there and can attack the Goblin Infantry in the back, I think that would be swell. Blow the horn as well. Looks like it's the same horn as all of my generals have. And attack the Goblin Infantry in the back. Let's see. Let's just take a pause because I don't even know where my general is at in this army. That's something that I should have checked in the beginning, so that's my bad. Maybe that's him? I don't know. What I do know is that we will just chew these lads up in no time. Get into a better position. There we go. And start shucking away. And you should still shoot at them. I don't know why you stopped. Run you over there to get a better angle. You can get over there for a better angle as well.
They have lost half their men.
We will lose a bunch of archers in this battle, but it's okay, I think. So far we lost 16, killed 60, 17, 61, 62, 63, 64, 17 to 65, 18 to 66, 68, 69, what up? 19 to 70. Yeah, this is going quickly. And now you can actually stop shooting so we don't hit our own guys. Because we will want to break as many as possible. Can we get through the gate, I wonder? And now their towers are gonna start shooting. That's not great. I just want to kill the freaking captain, and now hopefully they will start breaking quite rapidly. Killed 88%. What the hell? Doesn't sound like their towers are shooting anymore. That's good for us. Come on. Running up on the walls, really? Are you those people? You run after here. Please don't tell me that I need to pick up the freaking ram. Ew. Come on. And ram this one down. Should be breaking pretty soon. I'm just happy that the towers aren't shooting anymore. We've lost 23%. I think that's halfway decent. And it might be worth all the turns that we lost. Are you actually losing in melee against the Snow Orc scouts? Not really. And you run up here. You'll be attacking them in the back. I think this might be a pretty even trade. We might lose. We're actually losing to the Snow Orc scouts. That's awkward as hell. Come on. And attack them. Don't quite get how their morale is this good. There we go. 94% killed of them. We lost 24% of our troops, but let's see if we healed anything. Yeah, we actually healed quite a bit. Went from 24 to 16. So I guess we healed a third, little more than a third, or a fourth of our troops. No, a third. I don't know. A fourth, I think. Lost 186, killed 618. Not that much friendly fire. I'm very happy about that. And the MVPs are Spears and Raiders. Not the Scouts, because they were only shooting at spread out Snow Orcs Scouts. So they didn't get that many targets. But still, Bursakul is ours, and that's sweet. Great start. Great start. So now I just need to kind of turtle up for a couple of seconds or a couple of turns to get a grip on my economy. And we also need to amass an army to fight this bad boy. This bad boy. And I want you to actually get over there and look at their entire compilation so we see a bit more of what units they have. building grounds there as well. We are actually making money now, which is great. Building everywhere except for Mount Gundabad. Now, Mount Gundabad, ration hall, increased tradable goods even more, slave quarters, I think that would be sweet. Let's go with the ration hall actually, to try to make more money. Great stuff, great stuff. And I haven't moved everything here yet. You will talk to Dol Guldur for trade rights. Eventually, I will try to get... Actually, let's see. Now I have 3 regions, so we could sell your my map info. You're bankrupt, though. But can we get it for 500? Or can we sell it for 500? No. And Dale, we already have an agreement with them. So now we need to walk over to Dorwinion, and they should have this region right now. And then we have Rune. Then we can just walk back. We have Mordor, Khand, Harad, Umbar, all kinds of stuff. 750 gold coins. Welcome, welcome. And now 816 in trade. That's awesome. Making some more money in trade with every turn. Great, so let's just end this turn. We are... We have a couple of minutes left of the episode. Would be nice to get rid of this freaking stack with all the devastation that they cause. Still can't, still not close enough to see. But Earlstone has got the Shrine of Melkor. So I'm thinking mines. While we can still afford it, so yes. Let's go with that. 5 turns, hot diggity. No diggity. Good. Some green. Mordor has started to get stronger. That's awesome to see. Way to go, big brother. Making a small profit still, but as soon as we take the army out of the forts, you just know that we will start losing a tremendous amount of money. Also need to think which army I want leading, or which general, sorry, I want leading that army. Would be so cool to have King Mazog on the field. And you would reach them. Humph. I would like to try. Let's see. I'll move you into this. I don't need to move you over to Bursaka. It would be nice to use him in the battle as well. Though it might not be necessary. I'm just trying to get everyone into position. It would be really nice to have you in the battle, so I think we'll go for that. And you can reach... You can't even reach that fort yet. So let's just take a couple of turns where we lose a bunch of money in order to get into position to attack. All of you are within range to attack, and you are obviously as well. You are able to reach as well, but just to be sure, put you into the fort instead, and just like that, we're starting to lose a tremendous amount of money. When I've clicked on my diplomats, by the way, to walk for a long while, I will not manually move them anymore, but I will rather just have them move in between the turns. Like this. It's a long way to run. Construction. Bursakul's got the building ground built. I think we should go with the shrine. We don't need it for culture, though. But we do need that sucker to grow. With you... It adds 0.5, and we also add some Monet to this bad boy. I think that might be a good choice. You stand here. Okay, so they have Warg Riders. Uruk oversees a lot of mountain orc hunters, and a lot of goblins as well. I mean, this is gonna hurt. Gonna hurt quite a lot, and you lads still have these absolutely horrendously bad movement points. So I guess we'll have to move you from here. We're still making money, that's good. Because Mount Gundabad has ridiculous amounts of free upkeep units. Good, good. You can still reach. Nothing here that I want to involve. I have you lads here. Now let's see how close you are to the Dunlendings. Pretty close, actually. Trade rights.
This seems quite farewell then.
Yes, it does. And then we have Baratvin somewhere here. And Heorot also as well. A lot of Enid faction. They don't have these ones yet. So I'll just keep moving west until I find them. And then we'll skimmy over here and talk to Bree. That's gonna be great. And I think I would like for you... How far can you walk and still manage to get back? Oh no. Oh no! God damn! I just wanted you to build a freaking tower. What are the odds of that? And now you are going to riot as well. Ugh. Well, that's not good. I don't want to fight you, man. And that grinds my gears. End the turn and see if the Vale decides to attack us. Couldn't be any more unlucky. Okay, and now I won't be able to make a far withdrawal either, will I? So now I'm at war with the Vale of Anduin just because I wanted to build a freaking tower. Okay, we need a diplomat over here ASAP. Baggage train lost.
Can I help, my lord?
Okay. You need to move back because we desperately need peace with the Vale of Anduin. Man, I can't be any more pissed about how that all went.
At your service. An honor, lord. Without question, my lord.
I didn't want to be at war with you, man. Let's see if we can get a ceasefire with them. You have a whole bunch of cavalry and whatnot. But we do need to kill this army.
This way. Stay right there. I will only be gone.
Or should I just move an entire army to try to fight them instead?
No sleeping here. Orcs!
Because we won't be able to get peace with them for quite some time. What if I just move you to Bjorn's halls? That should be a lot quicker. Move you straight over here. Oof. You don't have the reach. I think I'd rather move you away and have the married general at Earlstone. Can't get any mercenaries here. Yeah, this was not good. Not good at all. But now we have a battle to win. So we can't be sad about that for too long. You lads get in here as well. And let's fight. Quick save. And let's go. They outnumber us just ever so slightly. But most of their units are goblin infantry. And I don't think we need to worry too much. And damn, I'm pissed about that Anduin Vale thing. Pure unlucky. Pure unfortunate. Start, and we have really good hill right here, and I guess they will start over there. So let's see if we can march. Oh no, start over there. Okay. I think that they will be planning. They will be putting their cavalry on the sides. So I will be putting my raiders in the center. And then my spears on the sides. like so. And then we have a bunch of archers that I will put right there. We have a general, and we have some units to storm, some shock infantry or whatever we want to call it, like so. And just like that, we're done. Group. And then I would love to turn this boat around. And since we are the aggressors, we really need to keep be mindful of the timer. There we go. Actually looks like they might be moving to give us the high ground. Obi-Wan would be furious. Proud of me, though. Good. Move up even more, and here we go. Once we're in this position, we can start putting up our skirmishers to start shooting. There you are. Man, I kind of forgot how broad this line was. Start shooting. How far do you need to go in order to start shooting at the Warg Riders, I wonder? I want to put you over on that side to see if you can reach the Warg Riders. And you lads, you get over on this side, where you will be focusing on these Warg Riders. Actually, it looks like you can already reach them. And you actually start. I think you can get good shots there, but I'd rather have you moving back. And I think it's about that time for us to start moving, and I hope that my spears will catch their wargs. You will need to fight their wargs as well. You can start marching up against the infantry. There we go. Kill them, kill them. Actually, you can kill them as well. Kill them, kill them. All of our missile troops. Start shooting at the goblin bodyguards. Oh, that was another one. Legion Unleashed. Plus 25% own army fatigue. Permanent. Plus 50% own army combat effectiveness. Plus 3 own troops morale. Really, really good. Really, really good. You can be of help as well. You attack them, and the wargs broke super quickly. You keep shooting at the bodyguards, please. All of these lads I need to have running around to start doing cycle charges. You can keep breaking. I mean, with an independent force, we don't really need to think too much about capturing and getting 85% and whatnot, because if they break, they are dead. And that's good enough for me. How about you start shooting at the Uruk overseers now? Where are you? You need to start running down. Where are you? On this side. Good. You are pretty fast, so you could be useful in taking prisoners. Just for experience. I think we can start fast forwarding a little bit now. Because now my lines are just doing a great job. And break them. There we go. Just keep killing everything. Missile troops can stop firing now. You move back here. Actually, you can try to... No, they are too fast. Too freaking fast. Move in here. You can actually try to shoot at them, whatever. It doesn't hurt me. So far we lost 18%, killed 69, what up? And all of our infantry basically is engaged. The enemy general has fallen now as well. So they will just start breaking really quickly. And there we go. 18% lost. We can end the battle. Healed down to 13. So 5 out of 18. That's about a third. I think. Yeah. Little less than a third. Lost 277 but killed 1.3. I mean, this was a good one. Yeah, we need to move this army now as well to march on the Anduin Vale. And it's going to be super expensive to keep it in the field, but we really need to fight them now. And it's also good that we got rid of the devastation. That's awesome for us. MVPs being 198 Snow Orc Scouts, 0 casualties, 200 kills. I mean, that's a good trade. Also healed quite a few. The Snow Orc Raiders, and Snow Orc Raiders, and Snow Orc Spears, and Snow Orc Raiders. Good that we healed some of you lads. Battle of the Grey Mountains has been won. Super happy about that. So now we have 2 regions taken. And we have wiped out the independent army. And we are on the move to attack the Anduin Vale. I don't think we have anything that can reach them, unfortunately. No matter what. However, we do have troops that can fit in the fort for free upkeep. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That will save me so much money. With so much, I mean, we're not gonna lose as much. You can get in as well. Nice and cozy. There we go. And we'll see what they decide to do if they decide to attack Earlstone. In that case, we're just gonna have to, I guess, be okay with Muzlag dying. Should we? I mean, if they attack Earlstone, I think I might want to remove this one from the queue just to make sure that we don't lose any money for nothing. So I think that's gonna just have to be worth it. Okay. Retinue expands. King Mazog, menacing Uruk. Great stuff. Looting gain, that's awesome. And you are blocked. That's actually okay. And you will just need to march straight over to the Anduin Vale. Can we recruit another agent? I don't think so. Agent limit is reached. So it might be in my best interest to disband. No, I can't disband you. Okay. And you can't kill him either. So I think this is where we need to wrap it up today for this episode. We took Earlstone, might lose it again because of a really unfortunate fluke. But if they take Earlstone, I guess we'll just have to keep pushing. It's gonna take a while before we can start recruiting though. Can I get... Still can't get any mercenaries, can I? Nope. Can I get mercenaries here? Yes, goblin infantry. Perfect. That can't move anywhere. Okay, so we have taken Bursakul, we have taken Earlstone, we have gotten rid of that big independent army, and we have unfortunately gone to war with the Anduin Vale. That's a great summary of this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any tips or tricks, I haven't played Gundabad before. I've only watched the faction overview and some other gameplay footage. So if you have any tips on how to best go about playing as Gundabad, don't hesitate to write them down in the comments below. I very much appreciate all the tips that I can get my hands on. So thank you for watching. Have a great day and take care, and I will see you in the next episode.
the weird bubble.